Hey guys, this is Scott from the Forgot to Grow Up podcast, and welcome to our new video series, ReWatching Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. Because this show was just got renewed a couple weeks ago for a sixth season, and so in honor of that sixth season going to be coming out sometime next year, a year from now at least, I'm rewatching Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. and instead of just binge watching them all and kind of just like getting it all over with at once, I'm gonna savor it a little bit more. I'm gonna watch 2 episodes of Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. each week, guys, and for each time I watch an episode, I'm gonna make a little video where I give you guys my thoughts and my reactions after revisiting that episode. And yeah, I'm just gonna do that because I thought that'd be a fun way to kind of prepare myself and rewatch the show leading up to the next season coming out next year, because Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. hit 100 episodes in their 5th season, which just finished up a couple weeks ago. And so 100 episodes means if I do 2 episodes a week, not a day, 2 episodes a day would be hard. But if I do 2 episodes a week over the next year, then I'll be into the end of the 5th season by this time next year, and that's my plan, so that I'm prepared for the 6th season whenever it comes out next year. I'm guessing personally it's going to be September next year sometime, or late summer next year, 2019, that we'll be getting it. At least we know for sure it's not at least coming out till after May next year, because they've said that it won't be coming out till after the next Avengers film, because they want the things that happened in Avengers Infinity War to be resolved in the next Avengers film before getting into the next Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. season, which I think is probably a smart idea. It'd be kind of hard to incorporate that, but that's not the point. The point is, guys, I'm rewatching Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. 2 episodes a week, which means 2 videos a week, and this is the first one, which means I'm talking about the very first episode, Season 1, Episode 1 of Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D., the pilot episode, the thing that kicked off this 5-year show, soon to be 6-year show next year. And I remember when I first watched it, I'm seeing on IMDb that it aired September 24th, 2013. So it hasn't even been 5 years since the first episode premiered on TV, but still we're gearing up for a 6th season to be coming out next year, which is just kind of shows the longevity this show has, because it's just so it just has so many different avenues it can go down. But that's not the point. We're revisiting the first episode. So to start, what I'm going to do for each of these videos, guys, is I'm going to give you guys a quick summary, the quick IMDb summary of the episode, then give you guys my thoughts about the episode after having rewatched it earlier today, and then at the end, that'll be it, guys. I'm just giving you my thoughts. But let's get started. So the IMDb summary for the pilot episode says that S.h.i.e.L.D., so that's the, if you don't know what S.h.i.e.L.D. is, I can't really help you out past that. It's a government organization. But so S.h.i.e.L.D. puts together a special team led by Agent Phil Coulson, who's back from the dead, to track down a mysterious man with special abilities and the young computer hacker that's encouraging him to reveal himself to the world. So that's just the IMDb plot summary for this episode, guys. But it's what we get in this episode is pretty much an introduction to our main cast and all the different characters in this show. We get Agent Coulson coming back from the dead, and we kind of get a brief explanation, but we find out more about that throughout the season. That's not the point. This first episode, though, was just about introducing us to the team, and I thought I did a pretty good job of that. You get a good little glimpse into each of these different personalities. You see Coulson's fun/serious side. You see Fitzsimmons' geeky kind of dynamic they have. You see Agent Ward being a hard ass. You see Agent May also being a hard ass. There's a couple hard asses on this. And you get Skye, who's just, fresh into this, like bright-eyed, really like excited about this whole thing. But I love this cast. I'm glad that they stick so long together. There's still most of them around for the 5th season, minus Ward. But that's not the point. The point is the first episode. Sorry guys, I'm having a little trouble staying on track. My thoughts after rewatching it. I just rewatched it about an hour ago, and I liked it. I love this show, so obviously I like the first episode, but I remember when I first saw this episode, I remember just being like, this is great. This is a great little introduction into the MCU's universe without, beyond the MCU movies. So this is the first MCU TV show that we got, where we got to explore more of the aftermath of what happens in these movies. We got to see that the Avengers are kind of celebrated as heroes for saving the Battle of New York, and that it's referred to as the Battle of New York, and that there are more superheroes in the world than just this. And I thought the show, in this pilot episode in particular, this episode, did a great job of just introducing us into that world and giving us little tidbits of what would be to come. Something sure they don't eventually always get to, and they kind of let down a few things, but overall I thought this pilot episode did a great job of giving you a glimpse of the potential this show had leading forward, and I think it only got better from there, in my opinion. I love this show, but the pilot episode in particular just does a great job. Introduces us to the team, introduces us to the premise of the first episode of them tracking down these super-powered individuals around America and the world, and just kind of like dealing with those different situations, and kind of like the little more everyday, day-to-day stuff that you can't cover in the movies because it'd be boring, and it's a little bit more, it just, I wouldn't say boring, but there's less of it. It's a little more ground level. The movies are about the big events. This is a little bit more about the little guys, and that's what I really love about this show. You get that sense of the everyday people in the MCU world and how they're dealing with, the fact that they live in a world with superheroes. And so this pilot episode did a great job of introducing us to that premise, and makes you just excited to watch more. I know where this show goes, and I'm still excited to get to that next episode. Which brings us kind of to the end of this first video, guys. I'm still trying to work out exactly what I'm doing for each of these videos, guys. I'd love to hear from you guys below what you guys would like to see in each of these videos. I'll be back again in a couple days with the second episode of the first season. I'll be doing my, wow, that sucked. What I was trying to say for you guys is that I will be back later this week with the second episode of the first season, the second episode of this week. And so, yeah, I'll have my thoughts for you guys about that one. Then I would love to hear you guys' suggestions for what you guys would like to hear. Would you like to hear more trivia about the show? Would you like to hear more of just my thoughts in general about the episode? Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. But thanks for joining me for this first video. Sorry it was all over the place. But have a good one today, guys.